Is this a dream? What's going on?
We have been revived from Netherworld. It was hell.
That's easy. My guess is that someone has been tinkering around with it.
The Dragonballs. Demigods are using their power.
The Dragon Ball anime has been a long time loved show of mine, and the same can be said about the video game series. Taking control of one of the many characters the series has to offer and recreating memorable moments from the TV show never ceases to entertain me. But with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, things are different. This time you get to create your very own fighter, and even better, you get to finally choose what race you want them to be, along with a new take on the Dragon Ball Z universe and an online world that feels more like an MMO. This could possibly be my favourite Dragon Ball Z game. The story this time is actually quite interesting. Instead of merely reliving fights from each Dragon Ball saga, as was the main focus in previous Dragon Ball Z games, this time round history is being changed. Unknown threats are travelling through time, altering the course of important moments through the Dragon Ball history. You are summoned by Trunks. Using the Dragon Balls, he asks Shenron for a warrior to help him protect history. This is where your journey begins. With your created character, you will aid the Time Patrollers in stopping this threat from rewriting history. Yes, you will be involved with those same sagas, but not as you remember them. This time, you will experience these legendary battles through a new perspective. The character creator is pretty impressive. To begin with, you can finally choose your own race. You can choose to either be an ordinary human, a Namekian like Piccolo, a Margin like Majin Buu, and Frieza's race, sometimes referred to as the Frieza clan. Oh, and of course, the legendary Saiyan race themselves. Each race has their own pros and cons when it comes to stats, but your character's attributes can be leveled up as you see fit. So if you want your key blasts to really hit home, then you have the freedom to make that happen. After you've created your hero and proven to Trunks that you are indeed the warrior he needs, you will be transported to the main hub known as Toki Toki City. Please forgive my pronunciation. This is where you will spend most of your time. Here you can level up your character, buy clothing that boosts certain attributes, purchase items to use in battle, acquire new super and ultimate moves, and buy accessories that do absolutely nothing besides make you look awesome or occasionally a bit of a tool. While you're in this area, you will not be alone. If you are connected to the Xenoverse servers, you will be joined by many other players' characters. You can communicate with them, team up or battle them. It makes the game world feel more alive. The Dragon Ball Z games are known for their hectic, fast-paced combat, and Xenoverse is no exception. With 10 main story missions, each split into certain amounts of parts, 2 more to unlock after completing the game, 50 parallel quests, local and online multiplayer, competitive and co-op, you will spend a lot of time learning just how great this fighting style is. Admittedly, the combat isn't as deep as other fighting games, but that doesn't take any of the fun away. There are over 40 characters to choose from, each with different versions of themselves from certain times throughout the Dragon Ball history. And that is just for now. With DLC confirmed to include even more characters and more parallel quests, there is so much fun to be had.
I honestly didn't expect this to be so much fun.
Now for some bad points. I've played this game for 6 days straight and I am still in love with it. But so far the online servers have been up and down more times than a drunk guy at a rave. It's extremely annoying. When teaming up with a friend is so much fun, only to have it abruptly interrupted by server issues. Even as I play right at this moment, I have to play on my own as the servers are acting up yet again. I have experienced the joy of teaming up, and it's such a shame I can't use that feature whenever I want to. Hopefully it's an issue that will be dealt with shortly. Another small annoyance is how fast the difficulty changes. It's not a major issue for me, but I have noticed story and missions can go from relatively easy to mind-numbingly frustrating. But I found all I have to do in those situations is go back to an earlier mission or a parallel quest and rank up once or twice. Like I said, it's not a major issue. But with all that being said, Dragonball Xenoverse is a fantastic game, at least for me as a long-time Dragon Ball fan. Its new twist that has you being the protector of the sagas you love is quite thrilling. The new character creator is something I've wanted for a long time. The amount of content available is worthy of its price, and the whole social aspect, being around other players and communicating, is an ingenious direction for the series to go, even though the server issues make it hard for me to fully appreciate it. It's a good move nonetheless. I give Dragonball Xenoverse an 8 out of 10.
I should thank you instead. I haven't gotten that excited about something in a while.
Okay, come visit me again.
Sure.